Thursday's skate at Globe Arena brings extra attention to Jani Pessinen, who will get one last shot to open some eyes when the Penguins travel to Helsinki, Finland for their final exhibition game.
Nice to be playing in Finland in a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, and that's kind of cool for me, but the most important thing, it's like a big challenge for me I'm competing the place in the team, so it's a very important game for me.
Pessinen and the Penguins bus back to the airport and then board a plane for the short 45-minute flight to Helsinki. Hartwall Arena, the home of Jokerit, seems like just another rink, though I'm not exactly sure about the boulders outside the Penguins' room. The team is anxious to check out the international-sized ice surface, though Marc-Andre Fleury decided to take it a step further. Pessinen would also take a step, returning to the ice he played on just a few months ago in the very same building. Pessinen and the Penguins then went to work and gave the sold-out crowd a show. Evgeny Malkin scored a goal, and Sidney Crosby added 3 assists as the Pens topped Jokerit 4-1 to finish the preseason 4-0-1.
Probably didn't play our best, but given a lot of different circumstances here, different ice and our whole day, maybe that was part of it.
Of course, it was fun playing here, and with the crowds I have been played before, and but still the most important thing was this was an exhibition game, an important game for me to get into the team.
The team was back at work Friday, only this time they had an audience. Fans were allowed to watch the Penguins work out, and yes, some made the long trip just to make sure the black and gold felt at home.
Season ticket holder for the last few years. Couldn't miss the opening game, no matter where it was at.
We had the tickets for the practice round here, and unfortunately the games were sold out. So we took the risk, and hopefully it'll pay off. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But
I understand the team is going to find tickets for you. Are you excited about that?
Oh, very excited. Yeah, definitely.
Of course, we have come all this way to see some world-class hockey between the Penguins and Senators, and we will, but there's another global connection that also involves the city of Pittsburgh. Behind me, the world headquarters of Ericsson, located right here in Stockholm. But for at least 1 week, it's also been home to the Pittsburgh Regional Alliance. Why? Well, let's go find out. Technology and the future of how we will communicate with it was on display at Ericsson for everyone to see. Roger Cranville and a delegation from the PRA provided an overview of regional benefits to Ericsson, who also presented examples of their growth worldwide.
What we are really focusing on is getting across a message about Pittsburgh being about innovation. It's been all about innovation and technology as we've worked with the Regional Alliance and Ericsson, and locking this in with the fact that our fabulous Pittsburgh Penguins brand was going to be on the road in Stockholm.
Taking advantage of the ambassadors that the Penguins are in Europe and using that to promote Pittsburgh and change the perception of Pittsburgh that exists out there.
The last practice before the season opener brought news that Paul Bissonnette and Bill Thomas had made the team, while Jani Pessinen did not. We also learned that Brooks Orpik and Evgeny Malkin would serve as alternate captains.
I feel great. Thank you guys, thank you coach. I feel okay.
Day 7 has brought us to the Globe Arena, where the Pens and Sens will continue their rivalry. Of course, it began a couple seasons ago when the Senators knocked the Penguins out of the playoffs, and continued last year where the Penguins returned the favor. Now, the playoffs are not at stake tonight, but to open the season with 2 games against the Senators right here in Sweden, oh, that'll do just fine.
Kennedy centers one for Stahl, back behind the net. Tyler Kennedy with a turning shot, he scores! Oh boy, here we go, Malkin. Malkin looking for his first short-handed goal to the net, backhand shot, he scores! Evgeny Malkin with his first shorthander. Fedotenko hustling back. Spezza with it. Closes in a shot. He scores. Jason Spezza. Cross ice. There's Kaderi. His shot. Score! Off a stick. It jumped up into the goal. A steal by Tyler Kennedy. Jason Smith is back. Kennedy looks at the net. He shoots and scores! Tyler Kennedy puts the capper on a great week.
Yeah, I guess, I just kick the puck up and I just kind of try to get pucks on net and I try to shoot as hard as I can. And one of my goals this year is try to get as many pucks on net as I can. And tonight I got one through and it went in, so I was pretty happy.
Obviously, our power play could have been more productive, but I'm not panicking on this. This is something that we're going to work on, and we'll get quality people. And there's some adjustment to be made with our power play. There's no doubt, but practice and persevere, we'll be fine.
Down low, Spezza there, rebound, and Fleury is not able to stop. Nice pass, Heatley a shot, he scores. Crosby center, quick shot by Goligoski, scores. Alex Goligoski, did he score before the buzzer? I think he did.
We're not getting control of the puck enough. I mean, they do pressure, but we have to do a better job. Being a little more calm out there and making some plays. When the shots are there, take them, but when we have opportunities to pass the puck, we execute well.
Almost 24 hours after a 3-1 loss to Ottawa, it was time to say goodbye to Stockholm. A place that was so new just 8 days earlier had become a home away from home, both on and off the ice.
It was a great experience. Obviously, it was fun for team chemistry and everything. It was long, but in the end, I think we got closer. And
we hung out together for 10 days, away from the families, away from our regular routine. It was Sweden was good, but it's good to go back home too.
As far as the hockey aspect, it's a grueling bit of travel for 2 games, but if it's what we need to do to promote the game a little more, then we're happy to do it.
It's been nice. We've seen a new place here, and if anything, we've got to know each other a little bit better. Just having the team here, and we're going home with the split. So take the 2 points and try to be better.
14. That is the number of islands that make up the city of Stockholm. 14 is also the number of wins the Penguins had in the playoffs last season. Just 2 shy of the Stanley Cup championship. I know the Stanley Cup does not compare to the Nobel Prizes, but the Penguins would much rather hoist Lord Stanley's prize at season's end. Thanks for watching Under the Lights to Sweden and Beyond, presented by Trip Total Media. I'm Dan Potash.